The old state capitol here in Frankfort is a beauty, and that was by design. We'll dive into the history of this imposing structure and the Kentuckian who built it in this edition of Kentucky History Treasures.
Gideon Schrock was a very young architect who came up with the design for this building. He had just finished his training, actually, and was only 25 years old at the time. And the Kentucky legislature had a contest, basically, and invited designs for a new Capitol building to replace the one that had burned in 1824. And so Gideon submitted his design, and that's the one they selected. He was paid $150 as a prize, but then they hired him to oversee the building project as well. So Gideon Schrock is actually from Lexington, Kentucky. His father was a carpenter and builder there prior to Gideon's career. You can see some of Gideon's work in Lexington. The old Morrison building at Transylvania University is another one of his great buildings. And also Louisville Metro Hall in downtown Louisville is also a Gideon Schrock design. The first thing you'll see as you approach the building is a very grand and imposing portico that's supported by enormous limestone columns. The doors are also of a very large scale. When you enter the building, you just feel kind of small because everything is quite large. But that's what they wanted to communicate, is to give you that feeling that you were in a place where something very important was taking place. Gideon's design was accepted in 1827 and work began. It was complete by 1830. The legislature actually moved in a little early and started using it in late 1829, but it was the center of political power here in Kentucky until 1910. We have self-guided tours available Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can come and feel just the scale of the building. You'll see the State Law Library. There's also the House of Representatives chamber where I am now, which is my favorite room. It's quite grand. You can see the dome as well as the Senate chamber. One of the key features that lots of people like to come and look at is the staircase here in the building, which is quite grand, and it's a completely self-supporting staircase. It's quite a wonder to behold.
To learn more, please visit our online archive at history.ky.gov. From the Kentucky History Center and Museums in downtown Frankfort, I'm Doug High.